Hello, welcome to the video covering Step 5, Part 4 of the final project, Career Planning. My name is Dr. Lydia Jiroga and I want to walk you through the last set of steps of your final project. There are 8 steps for this video. 1. Appendix 4. 2. Cover page. 3. Career objectives. 4. Resume. 5. Would I like to live there? 6. Living map. 7. Industries of interest. And 8. Final submission guidelines. A quick reminder before we get into this video, you can skip to the specific content using the table of contents listed in the description. This function may only be available if you watch the video in YouTube. You do not have to watch this video from start to finish unless you want to. Part 5 was built based on Appendix 4. While it focuses on careers and marketing, I know that the majority of students enrolled in this course have other majors. I've adjusted this assignment to not be specific to a single major. The cover page for Part 4 should have the same layout as all previous cover pages. This means delete the instructions in brackets. Make sure the title is on the same line of this page as it is on all other cover pages. Insert another image related to the company you selected. As we begin reviewing the components of Part 4, I want to make sure that it is clear that these components need to be completed individually by each team member. First, career objectives. Second, a resume. Third, would you live there list. Fourth, a living map. And 5th, industries of interest. Because this is a group assignment, I expect you to reach out to teammates in writing who are not turning in their work to the group. Emails and text messages provide timestamps that show the team was doing what it was supposed to do in a timely manner. This gives me flexibility to determine if a penalty should be assigned to just the person who didn't do their work or to them and the team. That said, the first step in Part 4 is to list out your career goals and objectives. Why are you in college? How will this class or degree help you obtain your goal? What do you want to do with your life? The question I asked myself when I was your age was, what job could I have that would make me happy to get out of bed in the morning? What job will let me have time to have lots of pets and hobbies? Once I had a job in mind, I needed to outline where I was and what steps I needed to take to get to that job. What classes and skills did I need to develop? What additional skills would make me a more desirable candidate than the competition? Think about these and then write up your answer, keeping in mind formatting and presentation. The second part of this page asks for your resume. Many students start to panic because they don't have a resume or have never had a job. Neither of these is a problem for this class. You don't need work experience to pass this class. You need to draft out the skills you have into an initial resume you would use to get your first job. To help you with this process, you are required to submit your portion of Part 4 to the Career Center so that they can provide you feedback and directions for improvement. You are expected to provide documentation of contacting them and their feedback to you. The next step in career planning is thinking about where you would and would not be okay living. Some people hate snow. Others don't want to feel like they're being pan-fried in the Texas heat. Others have familial obligations that keep them locked into a region. Go through and write yes for states you would live in or no for states you wouldn't live in. The last step is to select 3 cities that you'd like to live in. Selecting a city can help you assess cost of living, wages, and other factors before accepting a job offer. The living map is a visual representation of the last 3 answers on the previous page. Drop a pin for the 3 cities you said you'd like to live in. For example, I dropped a heart-shaped pin near Emporia, Kansas, where my family is from. The Industries of Interest page requires you to look into 3 different types of jobs. Most of us have at least one job we'd love to have. If that path doesn't work out, where could we go with our credentials? For the first industry, start with naming the industry. Next, find the NAICS code. Find a company that offers that job. Find a current listing for that job. This step is valuable because you can see what employers actually want right now. You can use that to update your goals and the steps to take to get to that job based on the listing. Find a trade publication. This is usually a magazine or journal published about the news of an industry. The textile industry would have publications about cotton and other plants used to make fabrics. A trade website is like a publication, but in the form of a website. Find at least one person who is currently doing the job you want to do. If possible, consider adding them on LinkedIn. The last step is to explain why this industry is of interest to you. This can help you find related careers that may offer similar benefits. A person who wants to be a police officer for the excitement might find an equal level of excitement in repossessing expensive boats and cars. Once you have completed the first industry, find 2 other industries you would like to work in and complete those questions. The final submission is the most important submission because it is the one that I grade. I strongly encourage you to 1. Take it to the tutoring or writing center. 2. Have a friend outside of the class look over it for mistakes. You can review their project in return. And 3. Save your work as a PDF. The PDF will lock your formatting in place so that there are no changes between what you saw and what I see when I grade. In summation, this part of the project is focused on you and what you want out of your life. Once you and your teammates have finished this, you are ready to submit your work and finish this course. I wish you all the best of luck on your projects.